Hi YouTube, it's Lena and I'm here today with my Beauty A to Z Project Pan update. I have 4 empties since last time. Starting to really get on a roll here. Not to say that I haven't had plenty of empties this year. This makes 14 empties so far this year, so I'm doing quite well. I still have a couple of things I haven't started yet, but they'll get started in the next month or so, so I'm not worried about them. But they are still, you know, untouched currently. 2 of them are minis though, and one of them is something that I know I can go through fairly quickly once I get started on it, like in a 3 to 4 month span. So I need to start on it soon because it is August now, which, whoa. But I'm not worried about getting through it while I'm trying to stutter out. Anyways, my 4 empties on July the 12th. I finally finished this, which I have been working on since last year, so it makes me very happy. This is the D'Alba Piedmont First Spray Serum for D. So last time it was all the way down to here, finished fairly quickly. I'm so glad that is done. That is not made for oily skin. Like, I would have liked it a lot better if I had dry skin. If you have dry skin, an oil-based serum spray is probably great for you, but not for me. Next is H, which, I finally finished this. This is the Benefit Hoola Light Bronzer. I will put a quick picture of what it looked like last time. And now it is just nice, shiny pan. So this took me a decent amount of time to use up, but I don't wear makeup I only wear makeup for about half of the days of the month on average, to be perfectly honest. So this lasted me longer than it would people that would wear makeup every day, obviously. I loved this color. I wish Benefit was cruelty free because I would buy it again in a heartbeat. I don't have anything in my collection that's quite this light. I'm currently actually using an eyeshadow as a bronzer, but even that's not as light as this was. Like, this was like the perfect tone for me. So I'm sad that it is gone, but at least I got to enjoy it. P it's for Q. it has a P word in it too. On the 10th, I finished the Purlisse Watermelon Energizing Aqua Bomb. Q is in Aqua because not a lot of words start with Q, and even fewer of them end up in beauty products. So it was down to here last time. I finished that up. This is one thing I would definitely miss. For one thing, I love anything watermelon scented. You're probably going to get me drawn in right there, but this was also just a really great moisturizer for oily skin. I used it technically as my daytime moisturizer, but then when I finished something I was using at night, I just went ahead and used it for day and night to kind of go ahead and move it out. I miss it. I do have their pineapple gel moisturizer now. I love Purlisse products too. I have a bunch of them. So I'll probably work on that next year, but of the ones that I've used so far, I've used the green tea and matcha one, and this one. I liked them both, don't get me wrong, but this is the one that I would purchase. We'll see if the pineapple one sways me to its dark side, but otherwise that is what I would repurchase from their moisturizer line so far. And finally, on the 22nd for V, I chose this a while back. The Elizzavecca Hydra Primer. Not made for my skin. Once again, very oily skin. However, it wasn't that bad as far as, you know, hydrating primers go. Like, it didn't turn me into a massive oil slick at least. So, it is empty. I don't know how well you can see that because it's like a clear gel. Its weight went from 83.7 grams to 72.5. It started at 102.6. Oh, I forgot to mention my Benefit bronzer. Last month it weighed 10 grams even, just the packaging weighs 9.7. It started at 13.2, so I got almost 4 grams of product out of it. The thing is, how much actually comes in here? Yeah, it says only 2.6 grams comes in here, and I got almost double, which I'd rather over than under in a makeup product, but holy mothers, that thing took me forever to finish. So those are my 4 empties, and as I go through, I will let you know what I believe will be next. So out of what I'm using for C, I have the Bombshell Smooth Criminal Powder. This is by Under Eye. Sorry, that. This is my under eye powder. I was also alternating with a white eyeshadow to get it moved out. That is now finished, so I will be focusing primarily on this from now on, probably until the end of the year. I do occasionally use it as a face powder just to get more usage out of it, but it's not my favorite as far as powder is concerned. It still shows up as white on me. It's not translucent, which is, on me at least, that's why it works okay for my under eyes, because I want that to be a little bit brighter, but all over my face, it's not ideal. Its weight went from 15.8 to 15.3, which is about average for my usages on it. Maybe next month, now that it's not splitting time with an eyeshadow for setting under my eyes, I'll get a little bit more usage. That's probably going to be in here until the end of the year, unless I just get frustrated with it eventually and use it every day as my face setting powder, then it would go fairly quickly, but I won't enjoy it. Next for F, something that I've been slacking on until now. It is the Lipstick Queen's Frog Prince lipstick. Now, I had a ton of it before, and I'll insert my paper progress, but this is with the plastic up, by the way. That is what I have left. Yeah, I've been wearing this like every day as my daily lip balm, honestly, which it's made to be like a lip balm lipstick combo. It's one of those that turns, you know, like a brighter shade of pink. But I've had this for a few years. This company is no longer in business as far as I can tell, because trying to find a price for this to put in my empties when I do finish it up. It's been a pain in the butt. I finally figured it out, but it was actually a problem of finding the weight of the full size, actually. Like, that was where I was getting caught up on, because to get, if they don't sell, you know, miniatures like this, you have to figure out the price by weights, but you need the weight of the full size to figure that out as well. So this will definitely be done next month. This will probably be done in the next couple of days, honestly. Next for G, I have the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Water Gel Cleanser. I chose it for gel, but glass could have easily been chosen too. It's a full size, so I only started using it last month, and now I'm down to here. I will admit a chunk of this progress came because I use my face cleansers to wash my brushes, because most facial cleansers help at least a little bit with makeup, and I don't want to buy a separate product, and I have a ton of face cleansers, so it works for me, especially ones that I'm not hugely attached to. Like, I never used my e.l.f. Watermelon Gel Cleanser to wash my brushes with because I absolutely loved that. This is fine, but I'm not like absolutely in love with it, so I consider it fine to use to wash my brushes. So if I continue to do that, this will go fairly quickly. I finally bought an electric brush cleanser the last couple of days, and I used it. Like, a bunch of this progress literally came from this morning, honestly. So I washed a ton of brushes with that thing in mind. I still have a ton more to go. That's one of the things about getting subscription boxes, is they all like to send you brushes. So I have a ton, so I need to clean all of them and then go through them and get rid of like half of them. So there's just too many. But that should be done in probably about 2 months, but we'll see. Something else that'll be done in the next month is for N, my Neutrogena Nourishing Eyeliner. Here's my paper progress. As you can see, by that and by this, I have very little of it left. So I was having some issue with this breaking off occasionally. I've managed to stop that, but I do also sharpen it on occasion, as it literally comes with a sharpener. Even then, I'm not using a ton of product when I sharpen it, but it does make it so much easier to use. So this will be done soon. I'm happy about that. Neutrogena is not cruelty free. I do love this eyeliner, but I want to move it out. It's a very creamy eyeliner. For P, I have the Elizzavecca Milky Piggy lotion. Yes, I have brought this back into my routine now that I finished a couple of different lotions. Its weight went from 90.1 grams to 76.3. This is the lotion that admittedly smells like milk. I don't like it, but I just use it up on my legs and it works. I don't have to like smell it on me. But because I'm only using it on half my body, it takes longer to go through. That said, there's not a lot of product in here. So like if I use this every day all over my body, it would be gone in a hurry, but I don't want to do that. And I'm not very good at using lotion, so obviously I don't use it every day. But that's a good jump for me. This only has like 3.3 ounces in it. But it's supposed to be like a slimming lotion or something. It doesn't do anything. So hopefully that'll be gone next month, but we'll see. That's one I don't want to say for sure it'll be gone next month. For R, I have the Sunday Riley A+ High Dose Retinoid Serum. I don't know if I just suddenly got better at my skincare, but this is starting to really go. Like, it's down to the point in the bottle where you could actually, like, see the product. Because the top half of it, it's too dark. You kind of have to look very hard, because I've mentioned this before, I lost my silver Sharpie, but these are my progress marks. I would say I have another 2 months? Well, 2 updates. I think I have about another 5 weeks of this. At the current rate that I'm, you know, actually washing my face every night and whatnot. Because I use that every other nightly face wash. So in theory, every other night, but sometimes when you don't wear makeup and you just forget to wash your face at night, it gets a little forgotten about. Next is S. That is my Sorma Brow Lift Pencil. Paper progress here. This one is steady. It will probably take me until the end of the year, which is fine. Next is T. I literally stopped using this so that it wouldn't empty before the update. It is the Odacite Blue Aura Turmeric and Holy Basil Cleansing Water. It looks empty, but there is a little bit left in there. I have enough, probably not even quite enough. I'll probably still have to use some of my other one that I've been using recently to take my makeup off tonight, and that is it. So I just wanted to make sure that I had another empty for the next update, because I was a little bit late doing this, so I was like, I'll hold off on finishing this until after I finish the update. Basically, is it silly? Yes, but I did it. So that will obviously be done right after I upload this video. Honestly, sad but true. And the final thing that I have is the, for Z, it's the TZ Pepta Effect All Face Cream. All Face Eye Cream. You can use this all over your face if you so desire. And it comes with like a full ounce, so here are my progress marks. I only started using this in the last couple of months. There's a good shot of it. Obviously, just using it as an eye cream, I'm not going to finish this by the end of the year. After I get through my next 2 nighttime moisturizers, one of them is almost done, and then I get through the next one, I'm going to finish this off as a face cream in probably like the last 2 months of the year. Hopefully. So that is my goal for this, because it is huge. Now, as a face cream, 1 ounce isn't a lot at all, but for an eye cream, which usually comes with a full size, usually comes with ½ an ounce. So this is a lot of eye cream. It's fine. Now, the 3 things I haven't used yet are for M, the Marc Jacobs Lip Gloss and Sugar Sugar. It's a mini. Once I get to it, it will be fine. I will use it up fairly quickly. Next is W. It is the Curls Creme Brulee Whipped Curl Cream. It is also a mini. Once I get to it, I don't foresee that being a problem. And finally, for Y, it's the Yenza Pumpkin Turmeric Mask. It is a full size, so it gives me a little bit of worry, but I should start using it this month. I'm trying to finish this little mini from the Body Shop that has thrown off all of my masking panning stuff because I don't like it. So I have to force myself to use it. And if I don't use it, usually I just skip doing a mask that night. So that's stupid, but it's what happens. But once I finish that, I will get to the Yenza, and the Yenza will go in about 3 months once I start using it. Because it's a very easy mask to use up, but I have to get to it. So next month, hopefully at least the Yenza will be in here by next month. The Marc Jacobs and the Curl Cream are probably going to take 2 months to be in here, but they're both minis. I'm not too worried about them, at least not yet. However, for next month, I foresee this definitely being done, this definitely being done, and this definitely being done. There is a possible chance these 2 might be done, more this one than this one, because I really do think this is going to take me like 5 weeks. But depending on how much I am actually using them, they very well might be done by next month. In which case, I am going to end up with like these 3 things by the end of the year, because I'm almost positive the cleanser will only take me 2 months. And my 3 things that I haven't used yet, so that might be shorter updates after about next month, which is fine. So that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!